We have a question from Scott. Thank you for your informative podcasts and instructional videos. You get to stay. I have a question about foot placement variation for the back squat. I am in my 60s and prefer front squats. Good for you. Don't ask any more questions. Good for you. But I remember an article from the 1980s bodybuilding days that discussed the benefits of doing back squats with your legs together. Anytime people bring up bodybuilding, especially from the 1980s, I shudder. The nonsense that those magazines were producing in the 80s. Of course, behind me I have literally, I would say thousands is an exaggeration, but hundreds of magazines, and it does crack me up because you will see under certain editors and publishers that they're really trending in a very smart, intelligent, repeatable direction, and then somebody says we need to sell some more supplements, or we need to sell more to 14-year-old boys or whatever who want to get big and muscly. You go ahead and squat with your feet together. I've done it as a lark. For a guy like me, it's just pure hell on my knees and hips. At your age, at most people, if you're old enough to remember, oh, you're in your 60s, okay. Yeah, there's no need for you to put that kind of stress on your knees, on your hips. Do you see any practical benefit to doing this as a squat variation? My answer would be no. But you can go ahead because I can't stop you and no one's going to try. Or is it specifically a bodybuilding technique to enhance certain areas of the quadriceps? Yeah, I don't think it had it. I'm sure it did a little bit, but I still think when you look at the Olympics and the Olympic lifters, none of those guys do any isolation work, and you look at their quads and they're just off the charts, and they just do front squats. So I just don't see the need for isolation exercises for the legs. Never have. People who do isolation exercises for the legs, unless if you're injured, ill, whatever, I get that. But put the weight on your chest or your back and do your front squats, do your overhead squats, do your back squats, and then tell me about this magic formula. Boy, I hope that helped. Thank you.